Howdy folks, this is Checkers, and this is Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, episode 3 for our beta Let's Play. I am still taking care of my mother in home hospice, and if you want to know more about that, I imagine I will talk a little bit about that after the gameplay at the end of the episode. But if you are just interested in the gameplay and Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, please stick around and we shall go on an adventure. I'm having a little bit of a rough day. I blacked out and kind of screwed up my left leg, so my left knee is swelling, but you know what? I'm sitting down, we're playing a game, we're about to go on an adventure, so things are looking up in the world. Now, we have our party here of 5 individuals plus a Neva. So we've got Checkers Prefect, our Kitsune Vivisectionist. We have Sela, our Paladin of Iomade. Camellia, who I believe is a shaman of some sort, and a half-elf. We have Lan, who is an underground crusader and a Zen archer, I believe. And we have Wendug. Wendug? I call her Wendug. I guess it's Wendug, maybe. I don't know what she is. Let's take a look.
Good.
She is neutral evil and a fighter. All right. Anyway, we have just recovered a heavenly sword, which somehow Checkers has concealed about his person and fur, or taken into his soul, or I don't really know.
Let us bide our time.
Can't really access Mythic Path, so we don't know. For those who don't know, as the game evolves, there are more advanced paths for characters, like that of an angel, or devil, or lich, or trickster. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Okay. Oh, hello. What do we got here? A young giant fly. And another young giant fly. Oh, there's something there. Interesting. All right. Lock phasers on target and fire. Attack. Every attack during a combat entails the following calculations. First, the attacker makes an attack roll and compares the results to the target's AC to see if the attack was a hit or miss. If the attack hits, the attackers make a damage roll to see how much damage it deals. Attack is an attempt to harm an enemy during combat. To make an attack roll, you roll a die 20, then add various bonuses and penalties from the equipped weapons, various abilities, active spells, and other factors. The sum of all of these numbers make up the attack roll result that is then compared to the target's AC or armor class. For example, in the last combat, your character Sela attacked the enemy young giant fly and got 10. Let's break down this result. Rolling the die 20 resulted in a 5 attack bonus of +5, base attack bonus of +1, strength +4. Armor class, AC, is a statistic that designates how hard it is to damage a creature, be it thanks to heavy armor, nimble evasiveness, protective magic, or something else. To overcome the AC and damage the target, you need to make an attack roll and get the result equal or greater than the target's AC. A roll lower than the target's AC results in a miss. Every creature's base AC is 10. This number is modified by a multitude of bonuses and penalties relating to the armor equipped, dexterity attribute bonuses, abilities, active spells, and so on. For example, your enemy young giant fly has AC equal to 9. This result is a sum of the following sources: armor class 9, flat-footed, base value 10, size +1, difficulty -2. To see your character's AC and attack bonus, select this character and open the inventory. You will see these numbers on the left side of the screen. Damage. To make an attack, your characters need weapons. Some swing swords, some bite with mandible, some burn the enemy with magic fire. The damage a successful attack deals depends on the weapon itself, the result of a dice roll, and various factors such as the target's resistance or vulnerability to certain types of damage. For example, your character Sela attacked the enemy young giant fly and dealt 10 damage. Let's break down this result. 1 die 8 plus 4 equals 10 slashing. Combat damage reduces the target's hit points. When the hit point count reaches 0, a player's character faints and an enemy dies. A character's hit point count can go below 0. A character can survive as long as the number of their negative hit points is lower than their Constitution ability score. When the negative hit points reach this number, the character dies. And that's it for the tutorial there. And for both young giant flies. We would like to thank you for playing, and let's see what this is. This is a caustic mold. Can never have enough of those. This ingredient can be used to brew potions or scribe scrolls, and a bezoar. This ingredient can be used to brew potions or scribe scrolls. Collect all. I saw something else. Interesting. So there is a skeleton here. 16 gold coins and 3 coal. Just 3 coal. Okay, we'll grab. Don't know who's making those great long reach collections, but more power to them. Let's see what this is. This is not where we came down, which is back over there. So, land to the rescue. Alright. Now, what have we got here? A giant spider. Alright, kids. Line up and let's roll.
For their hearts.
However many they have. Oh. Nice. Oh my. Excellent. It's all coming together. Alright. So all the spiders are flat. And looks like there's a skeleton over here.
I've spotted something.
Yes, you have. With a wand of Cure Light Wounds. This spell is available to Checkers and Camellia. Interesting. It's got 15 charges, difficulty class of 11, caster level 1. When laying your hand upon a living creature, you channel positive energy that cures 1 die 8 points of damage plus 1 per caster level, maximum of plus 5. Since undead are powered by negative energy, the spell deals damage to them instead of curing their... I'm not entirely sure how to make this stay up so I could... there it is, wounds. Okay, and 35 gold and edible moss. And anything else? Anybody want to take a quick peek in the back of the little cavern? No? Alright. Let's grab everyone again. And see if land can get us... Oh, I'm going to give it a whirl, huh? Did I do that? Did land do that? I don't know. Either way, we're back. And there is the first skeleton we saw. Anivo is doing her little I'm wounded dance. Okay, maybe I should give that a try and see if my knee stops swelling. Hello there, young giant fly. And...
Did we step on their toes as well?
I don't know. He was flying, so maybe we just clipped a wing. Oh, there is a sneaky spitting giant centipede or two. Look at us go. Love those sneak attacks. By Sela. Alright, let's see. We've got Wendug and Land hanging in the back there. I guess doing archery kinds of things. A fine feather. A masterwork light crossbow. Masterwork weapons all seem to have the value of 100 gold. You can see in the bottom right hand corner of the info screen there. And another 28 gold coins. We'll grab those. Get everybody to regroup. And I love the... Wait. There we go. The right click and drag thing. It wouldn't work for a second. I must have been actually clicking on someone or perhaps another part of the scenery. How far can we get in? About that far. Alright, let's get away from whatever the clickety-clicking noise is
Enemy near.
to find some more clickety-clicking noises from young giant spiders.
What's that there?
It is well, was it a young giant spider? Or maybe it's age doesn't matter when you're a giant spider, I suppose. A skeleton containing a comma, a pearl, a masterwork greatsword, again worth 100, versus, say, the comma, which is worth 1, and a light shield, a value of 2. Grab it all. Now, you do have to keep an eye on your weight value, but since there are 5 of us, everybody's distributed load is not so bad. Okay. And we could heal. Who ended up with the wand? I think the wand has to go in someone's belt slot, which is this group of slots down here, just beneath the character's feet. Let's give that to Camellia. She looks trustworthy, right? Whoa, hello. That was curious. Wendug. Wendug glances at Lan, who is fixing his slipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only 2 people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to Sol. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. I should have said underground crusaders, but whatevs. Wendug. Lan. Wendug grimaces, and a guttural, husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He wants to play hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. I thought you considered the underground crusaders to be great warriors. Wendug, the descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. Wendug leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it all the way through to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. Wendug. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought. But we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It tricks you. It makes you doubt your own mind. It is cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night. At some point, you start to think you're in the guts of a living creature that's just swallowed you whole, and the air itself is eating away at your flesh. Wendug looks away. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all of our problems. But don't you want to save the kids in the lost maze? Wendug. I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Sol is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to, and find them or whatever's left of them. Without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. Wendug slows. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find the way out to the surface. Well, I'll think about it. For now, let's go. Wendug nods. Don't show the chief the light, and I will lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Okay. Leaving a location. Click this icon, the door icon here, to leave a location. To leave, your whole party needs to be near it. Before leaving the location, you'll be able to review and collect the loot you've left behind. Actually, not your, that should be you've. Okay, you know what? I'll stamp a quick save here and come back and bug report that. Alright. For now, let's click on the door icon and leave the location. Okay, I guess we can close this. Make sure we've got everyone. There's Aniva. Take a quick look around. Or, a casual rotation around. And let's roll. Mongrel. Okay, well, they're calling themselves Mongrel, so I bear no responsibility at this point. Well, no, I can always try to be better, vivisectionist or not. Who said I can't be a good vivisectionist? That ought to be interesting, huh? Alright. Your first impression of the Mongrel village is of a squalid dump with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white, eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of a normal village life, but tense expectations hang in the air. Chief Sull, a heavy-set, aged mongrel, slowly shuffles his way toward you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth, and you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplanders, eh? End times are upon us, indeed. Gained 250 experience. Lan, Chief Sull, we found the angel's sword, and we found the one who can wield it. Lan points at you. He had a vision, and now the angel's sword is somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive, and we can go save them. Chief Sull. Sull raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan, always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Sull eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light of heaven, that's too good for us. Our kind don't have things happen. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Wendug stares at you intently like a cat watching a bird and shakes her head in warning. You know what? I would do it. Lawful, angel, mythic path, reveal the light of heaven. Man speaks the truth. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command, bright, pure, dancing with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. The mongrels abandon their tasks and stare transfixed. The light is bright but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. You've performed a lawful action. Chief Saul. Saul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us. No, he came back from the dead. He came to save our children. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved, as if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. Wendug hisses at you like an angry cat. See these fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women? Their blood will be on your hands. Say nothing. You don't even know what to say to that, do you, you coward? And now the murder of innocents. You always think the worst, Wendug, Lan says. We're not on our own anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one good fighter's worth 10 bad ones. Chief Soul. You have the right of it, Lan. But we're neithers. We're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes, but they will all come, and they will all come for the light. Wait, Lan. Wait, Uplanders. Rest a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. Lan sighs. All right, Chief. Understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took us so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Wendug only grits her teeth in silence. Level advancement, combat victories, and other achievements give your character experience points. After accumulating a certain amount of experience, character gains a new level. It allows them to take a new class or raise their level in one of the classes they already possess, and also gives other advantages, such as increased hit points. When a character gains a level, they can get new feats, learn new spells and skills, and increase ability scores. The exact improvements a character gets depends on their classes and the total number of their levels. Okay, and it looks like we have leveled. So, Wendug. Wait a minute, what was that?
All ears.
I'll prove I'm the best.
Interesting. Alright, I think, though, we may wait until next time to look at our levels, as I am getting a little bit tired, so perhaps with the party we will rest and pick up again next time, at least for the gameplay portion of this. I will, as I said, talk a little bit extra at the end about how things are going in my own life, but if you're only interested in the game, this is where we shall part ways. I would like to thank you so much for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe even just a little bit informative. I would like to invite you to think of something you are truly grateful for. Something which brings a smile to your face, a true warmth to your heart. For me, well, there's an orange tabby cat laying behind me on my bed, and he makes every day so much better, and he gets me through them all. And just thinking about him even a little bit makes me smile. Find something, think of something you care that much for, and let it brighten your day too. And please, most of all, please, take care. Alrighty, and if you are still here and want to hear a little bit about my day, I guess, well, I suppose sometime yesterday, I don't remember when it was, I do remember when it happened. I think talking to the nurse's aide. I was collecting the laundry to go wash as she was giving my mother a bath, and I tried to turn and I kind of snapped out for a second. When I black out, it's not always a hit the ground, stay out for a few seconds thing. Sometimes it's just like a flicker of power, you know, when you see the lights flicker but your computer doesn't quite go out, that sort of thing. And so I was in the process of turning, but in that little flicker of a moment, my leg didn't get the message, so it didn't turn with me. And I kind of stumbled. I remember the nurse asking me if I had just tried to turn too quickly. There's something called orthostatic hypertension. It's when you stand up too quickly and you black out. That's often what the first impression someone has of my condition, but it is not that. But usually I just agree if I don't really want to go into the explanation. I didn't really think too much of it at the time, and through most of yesterday it didn't really bother me, but when I woke up this morning it was quite swollen, and I can't really bend it all that well. But this isn't really a job that you get a day off from. Well, videos are one thing, but caring for somebody at home who's bedridden and basically on home hospice, yeah, that's not a vacation kind of thing, not even a day off sick kind of thing, not even a stay off your foot kind of thing. So I just kind of tried to do my best to kind of plot out everything I was going to do instead of making multiple trips. I don't think I did my leg any favors, but hopefully I'll get some rest tonight. I'm eating a little bit into my bedtime, but I appreciate everyone who says, don't lose sleep to make the videos, but honestly, it's the only time I have, and I don't mind. I kind of, every day is very much the same for me in a lot of ways, and these moments when I get to make a video and kind of hang out with you guys, it's nice. So thank you for that. It gives me something to look forward to, and it makes me really happy to do this. When I say think of something that makes you happy, this is one of those things for me. So thank you. And I really enjoy this game, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. But I am getting sleepy, so as Lan does his forms, we will perhaps wind up, and I will say again, thank you so very much for watching. Think of that thing that you truly enjoy, you truly love, your dearest friend, your most beloved pet, your favorite song or movie or book, whatever it is that brings the brightest smile to your face and lightens your heart. Think of that. Let it brighten your day. And most of all, please, please stay safe and take care.